Hey, Susannah, thanks so much for picking me to be the keeper of your heart this week. I'm happy to live up to your standard. I will happily accept your rose/water bottle, whatever that thing was, and hope to be on the show sometime soon. Thanks, guys.
What's up, everybody, from our AT&T MLS studios in New York City. This is This Week in MLS, presented by Target. Spencer Ritchie, yo, how about that message?
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah, no, I like it.
He clearly watches The Bachelor. Like, he knew the verbiage. Like, he
is in. He's in.
I love
no
that.
shame. There's no shame in that.
That
No
just
shame,
warms my
Spencer.
heart, though. The fact that these keepers are actually, you know, I feel like it means something. This award means something to
Yeah.
them.
Well, hopefully they don't get their heart broken the way Bucio did.
Well, oh God, I know.
You should feel bad about that.
I am a little bummed. Do you know he actually messaged me?
Did he?
He was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I was pulling for you." I know it was brutal for him. He scored a goal though this weekend.
Did.
So
Against Richie.
there you go. Look at, see how it
Worlds
all
colliding.
comes together. It all
Wow.
comes together. Okay, so we saw that lovely video message from Spencer Ritchie. Thanks so much, buddy. Let's do another keeper of my heart. I am ready. First one up, I believe, is David Bingham. Okay, this is.
Cal Berkeley guy, by the way.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
I'm going back to Berkeley for my alumni game.
Okay,
Expect a full report.
so you guys, David Bingham had a save on a penalty kick in this game
Yes.
against Vancouver.
The save heard around the world.
the penalty kick itself, not so great. Last week we talked about the glory of a well-executed Panenka. This one, ooh.
Do you think it's possible that actually this was Zlatan? He was standing right behind him.
Just
maybe with his
intimidating.
mind. No, maybe in his mind.
Zlatan
He's like,
mind trick?
He controlled the ball so it didn't quite have the same power.
It's totally possible. Poor Ali Adnan. Like, that is just a brutal position to be in.
You know what? I feel nothing for that guy. Trying to Panenka in the first minute when your team has 1 point all season.
Oh
Bad
my
idea.
God! But David Bingham did save it, so we're gonna throw him in the running there. So
Next up.
well done. Next up, who do we got? Oh, big surprise! I mean, this guy should probably just be in it every week. Zach Steffen just continues to be incredible. He had a shutout in their 1-0 win against New England.
400.
Hey, P.S. Guess who's top of the East right now?
Who's that?
Columbus.
Oh.
Columbus Crew, y'all. It's
true.
I mean,
He has gone 455 minutes without giving up a goal.
that's pretty remarkable.
Yep.
That's a long time.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Worthy. Zach Steffen.
Next
Bravo.
one up.
Oh, I like this one a lot.
Vega.
Daniel Vega of San Jose had an incredible save on a Diego Valeri penalty kick, and it was a kick stop.
Yeah.
Used his leg to get right out there.
Do you think he intended that? Like he was gonna always go with the foot save, or you think it was just a little bit of a moment
I
of
think
inspiration?
he maybe just, probably guessed wrong and then was like, oh! And it just kind of worked out.
It worked
However,
out really well.
that's what you get paid to do when you're the keeper, and it was tremendous. And also, San Jose clocking their first win of the season, 3-0 against Portland. They needed that. I mean, both teams needed a win, and San Jose came out on top.
Yeah,
So
good response from
it's a
San Jose.
really, really nice response from them. So,
Okay, Susannah, listen. So we've
my
got three
gosh,
great
I have
options.
tough
All
choices
are
to
great
make.
guys. I know two of them personally. I haven't met Vega yet,
Mm-hmm.
but I can vouch for these two. I think Vega's, maybe the sleeper of the group. These two guys, maybe the favorites, but you got to go with your heart.
No, and this is what I do. It is all about going with my heart. Let me just grab my. Isn't it
What's it gonna be?
beautiful? I mean, who wouldn't want to win this? Come on. Okay, Calen, I thought I was going one way with this.
Ooh,
Do you see what I did there?
this is where the suspension is building.
Thought I was going one way, and then I went the other way. Kind of like Daniel Vega, who is, where are you, buddy?
Right here.
Where is he? You are the keeper of my heart.
Wow.
Congratulations on this tremendous honor.
That's big.
Honestly, it was a huge, huge win, a shutout. When you're stopping Diego Valeri PKs, then you're doing something right.
All right.
So, bravo. Let's hear from him. Do you think he's going to send a message? Yeah, put those guys.
He better.
Put those guys
if he wants
down.
if he wants to get it going for next, if he wants to stay the keeper of your heart for next week. Let's see if San Jose can stay on a roll.
I like this.
Yeah.
I feel good about that one.
All right.
All right. All right, Calen.
Next up,
Twin takeaways.
my twin takeaway.
Yeah, let's get to it.
I want to congratulate Kai Kamara for scoring a goal against Orlando City. This goal was his 115th goal of his career.
Wow.
Which moves him into 5th all-time.
That's
in Major League
remarkable,
Soccer history,
actually.
which is incredible.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
It really is.
And I have gotten the pleasure of knowing Kai as a
Same draft
kid.
class, right?
Same draft class. Yep. He was picked once before me, scored a lot more goals. So it's just, but my mom actually tied both of our ties at the draft because we didn't know how to do
Claudia.
tie at that point. Yeah.
Oh, that's dark.
Now I'm on Matchday Central all the time, so no problem. But,
You know what it's a clip-on.
but I was reflecting back on this. I was texting with Kai yesterday about the early days, and we used to play on and I told my men's league story last week. This time, my PDL team. You want to know who was on my PDL team?
Who?
Orange County Blue Stars. We had Dan Kennedy in goal.
Wow.
Jordan Harvey, Tyson Wall. And in midfield, we had Brad Evans, Sasha Kleshton.
Oh my gosh.
Robbie Rogers played with us some. And then it was Kai and I up front.
That's a who's who.
Yeah.
Of
And our coach
MLS
was Nick
studs.
Isloff, the assistant coach for Toronto FC.
Did you guys just
put this team
dominate?
together? Yeah, we won 17. We went 17-0 throughout the entire season.
Oh my Lord.
In PDL, and we lost in the national semifinal to the Des Moines Menace.
Des Moines, Iowa?
Yes.
Wow.
It was a rough
The
game.
Menace.
Yeah. Andy Grunbaum,
You don't wanna
also a
mess
former
with that
MLS player,
Des
had like the
Moines
game of
Menace
his
team.
life. But Kai was banging goals back then. He's continued it forward into MLS. He was like a Division II player,
How do you like him
not
on
a big star.
his new team in Colorado?
Good. I think they were hard. I think they should feel a little hard done by
Yeah.
that Nani red card, and that really changed the game.
Watch
because
instant replay.
They were able to. Nani ended up having a decisive goal in that one. So
Good.
Colorado, got to get some points, get it back on
It'll
track.
come together.
I like that squad.
It'll
though.
come together. Oh, that was nice. That was like a nice personal twin takeaway.
Well, yeah, I was also bragging about the glory days for me.
It was.
which is
Also,
always
P.S. you guys, I went to watch Calen's men's league game.
Oh
this
yeah,
weekend.
thank you for coming.
Hey, it was really
And good
fun. It was
luck.
a beautiful day in New York.
Yes.
They won.
We did 2-0.
2-0.
Yes.
No goals for Calen, but I told you I was really impressed.
And all of the guys
Still got it.
all of the guys on the group chain are like so jacked up that they're getting a mention up on the show. So we're in there again, guys.
Well done. Well
We
done.
did it. We did it.
That was really fun. No, it was a good time. Okay, so my twin takeaway. Gosh, there was a few to choose from this week, but there was one sort of overriding
Okay.
takeaway that I felt. I mean, we can't not talk about LAFC and that big 4-0 win over DC. I had talked about this on Extra Time about how this was the sort of matchup I was looking for. We watched it after
After the game.
at the bar
At the
after
pub.
your men's league game. We were watching this game. We were like, man, we just can't get away from work. But we were so intrigued by this matchup. Best
We
in the
had
West,
them
best in
turn
the
off
East.
Barcelona Atletico Madrid to watch
This
this
is
game.
true. This is actually a true
It
story.
was awesome.
MLS never sleeps.
Reppin'.
And I mean, what a statement win
It was.
by LAFC. It was just incredible. God, how good are Carlos Vela and Diego Rossi?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's almost like somebody had been talking about this.
Oh,
before.
maybe. I believe you had made the case, the first one to make the case for Vela as MVP. But between Vela and Rossi, 13 goals and 5 assists between them this season. The team is at 16 points. They have yet to lose. They're 5-0-1 on the season. They're just they're so in the driver's seat for the Supporter Shield. They've just established themselves as the class. They're kind of like Atlanta were last year.
Yeah.
If
You
we're
know what
gonna
I
start
said?
making
I
comparisons.
also remember being at MLS Cup, and after the game, we did the post-game show,
Yeah.
and we were sitting there, and somebody asked, I think Weeby asked us, who is your pick for next year's MLS Cup,
You did
which was
not,
insane.
yes.
And I picked it.
Did you really?
Because I said second year as an expansion team, that same growth, that nucleus is back.
But sometimes
coming together for me.
Sometimes the
It
brain
might all come
power
crashing
that
down.
emanates from this side
It'll
of the
probably
couch
come
is
crashing
just,
down
it's
soon.
like a force, like just whacks me in the face, like whoa. So seriously,
My mom thinks I have a beautiful
you're an
mind.
oracle. But just, I mean, I don't think this was. I think this was more a statement about LAFC than it was about DC. I don't think DC are going to go panicking right now. They've been playing so well. They kind of got their midfield was put under pressure a ton in this game, and I think they just didn't really respond well. But I'm not worried about DC. But I think if you're an LAFC fan, this had to feel so good. They are flying. They're playing with so much confidence.
Yes.
Boom.
This is fun.
Boom, baby.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
It is. I'm into it.
Me too.
Okay, so you know what else I'm into?
What's that?
Mascots.
Sounded like a personal, maybe an overshare. No, just kidding.
Listen,
Yeah.
everybody has.
I like
thing.
mascots. Yeah. It's a mascot.
It's a mascot. They're fun. So the Seattle Sounders announced that they have a new mascot, Sammy the Sounder, which is actually, it's not really a new mascot because they're kind of harking back to their USL days when they had another mascot named Sammy who was an orca whale. But this is apparently a distant relative. So I've been told.
Did you know that orcas are endangered actually right now? There's a small pod of 72 orcas.
Even
that are
more
off
reason
the
to
west
celebrate
coast of the
Sammy.
Puget Sound that are suffering because they don't have the same amount of salmon stream that's been cut
guys-
down due to overfishing. I'm doing a feature on this later. That wasn't the best teaser for it, but.
When I said brain power, I'm not kidding.
But the point is that Sammy the Sounder is it's one of not many around right now. So we need to treasure him as much as possible.
Like I said, more reason to appreciate Sammy. So since we're talking about mascots, I thought we should just we should give some love to some of our favorite mascots in the league because they get overlooked.
Yeah.
They're sometimes the real heroes.
Did you know that Sparky, the
Chicago Fire.
mascot, when I was playing for the Fire, Sparky asked me to move in with him.
That's not weird at all.
Yeah, to like share an apartment or whatever.
Did you?
No.
No.
I would have done it. I was like,
that
I
would've
thought
been
about it
weird.
where I was like, only if you stayed in character the entire time.
It would have been like
making
one of those
eggs.
Sports Center commercials, you know,
Yeah.
like you making breakfast,
Exactly.
like Sparky just
Yeah.
walks in, knocking things over. That's a wild mascot story.
I should have checked it. Maybe at a nice place. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna give some love. I gotta give some love to Cincinnati's new mascot, Gary. Simply because they named him Gary.
Yeah.
I'm so, that's just great.
Yeah.
Like, Gary. This
Yeah.
is Gary our lion. This is Gary our mascot.
I read some wild Reddit thread over like that it was some part of the design in the thing.
Yes,
that
it was,
Gary
yeah.
This wild, it was like way some YouTube conspiracy thing.
It was one of the, you have to look at the thing and your eyes adjust, and
Yeah.
I didn't really see it.
But it's a great, yeah.
Anyway, Gary.
We're here for it.
Gaz.
Yeah.
Into it. Also, big fan of Fang. And this coming from somebody who is petrified of snakes, but the Philadelphia Union's mascot, Fang, who I think they introduced last year, he's relatively new.
Yeah, thanks, new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just, like a snake mascot's
Yeah.
kind of awesome.
That'd be cool. Which player do you think, if you were to pick a player on Philly to live with Fang, to move in as roommates, who do you think would be good?
God, how about Bedoya? Let's put him in Bedoya. I can see there being some drama there.
Yeah.
You know? A little bit.
Yeah?
Bedoya is kind of fiery.
Yeah, I could see that. I could also see maybe David Accam.
Oh.
David Accam's just such a positive guy. I feel like him and Fang.
Do you think Fang would steal some of David Accam's wardrobe? Because he wears those
Oh yeah.
I'd
He's
like
got
to see
like
Fang
a
in some of
leather
those
jacket.
jackets with
like
all
a
the
motorcycle
dazzle.
jacket. Yeah. That'd be
Okay,
cool.
and how about I got to give some love to the OG, Cosmo.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's kind of
He's got his own social following, Twitter account, Instagram, I believe.
yeah, he's everywhere.
There's a lot of somebody in the office said they have his direct text message. I think Abner. They're texting.
I believe
with
that.
Cosmo about best tacos. They're foodies.
Listen,
It's a wild world out there.
mascots, they're people just like us.
Yeah.
Other than Sparky, do you have one that you?
Oh well, you gotta go
particularly enjoy?
Dynamo Diesel. You gotta go Dynamo Diesel. That's
I
right
love
up
that you
there.
picked her two former.
Yeah, but the Diesel, I would buy Diesel stuffed animals for my cousins every Christmas.
Aw.
And after a while, they were like, "We're good.
But we got.
I'm 16 now. No mas."
So no more stuffed animals.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
but it's the thought that counts.
what a cousin.
It's a cute gift.
It's great when they're 5. Okay. Calen,
Yes.
you see that button right there?
Let's go for it. Did you see that? Oh, my back I slept wrong last night.
Really?
Yeah, I should have had you pull that. Gotta
Next time.
men's league injuries.
Next time. Oh, okay. This is a great. Did you see that, guys?
What needs to happen for you guys to get off on the right foot early today?
We have to be together. We have to be precise. I don't care what happened last game. I don't care what happened the game before that. Today we're going to be different. And if it's not this week, it's going to be next week. I believe in this team. I believe in this coach. I believe in this organization. We're going to fix this.
Now, if that doesn't get you pumped,
I feel like he was speaking right to my soul.
I do too. This is another reason why we need to get him as a correspondent on the show. Did you see how he just owned
I want
that
to
moment?
believe in anything the way that Tommy believes in the earthquake.
It worked, though.
No, it was awesome.
That worked.
It was awesome.
And look what they did. They went out and won.
Yeah.
3-0. God, no, that was great.
He better give him that same talk in the huddle, by the way.
Do you think he did?
If he only did that for TV, I'm losing respect. Tommy, you got to bring that into the squad.
Can we find
It's
out?
like, listen,
We got to get it. We need a
Tommy
poll.
Thompson should just be giving every speech like,
I'm here for it.
I think before we go on swim, he's like, guys,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
get out there.
Let's get Tommy Thompson to do that. Let's have
Give
him
us a-
give us like a pump-up talk.
that would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be sick.
I feel like we
Listen,
would
you
just.
gotta bring
okay,
the energy
Tommy
for this
Thompson,
show.
we're looking at you. Please, like, help us.
Yes.
Because that was. I feel I've got all the feels right now.
Yeah.
We need as much help.
I'm
as we
also
can
going to
get.
send you my to-do list just in general, just so I can finally get through that thing.
Love it.
Submit your
do you
expenses.
Do you think he'd do this
Calen?
for us?
What?
Do you think he'd do this for us?
I think so. He's a
Right?
nice guy.
I and the expenses thing.
Tommy, he also went out to do some stuff with Jillian Sacker.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a Beyond the Stands.
Yeah.
That's coming up. She was with him last week. So Calen, guess where I will be going this weekend?
Where are you headed?
I'm heading to a little place called Allianz Field that will be opening this weekend. Heading to Minnesota. I'm super pumped. This place
They're on a
looks
roll.
amazing. They're on a roll. It's going to be great. We're going to be doing some really fun stuff. Like next week's show is I'm very, very excited. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that.
That's
next
right.
week. Well, you're not going to be there. And I'm a little bummed, but it's for a very good reason. You guys, you're getting inducted into some Hall of Fame.
Cal Soccer.
Not like the big Hall of Fame, but
Cal Soccer.
Cal Soccer Hall
Men's
of
and women's
No,
soccer
that's
Hall of
amazing.
Fame. Yeah, yeah.
That's very
Come on,
cool.
thank you,
Is
yeah.
your mom going to be there?
Claudia will be in the
Front
house,
row, just
ready to rock.
cheering.
Yeah.
Oh,
She'll be like, this is really my award.
I love it. Well, you should send us some
I'm
footage
gonna,
from
yeah,
that.
I will be documenting.
Well, you will be missed.
Yes.
in
Yeah, no, you're
many,
gonna have fun.
But
I'm
it's going to
happy.
be fun. I
Yeah.
can't wait to show you guys. That's our show. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. As always, please get in the comments and give us some feedback. Let us know what you think of our selections. Congratulations to Mr. Vega.
That's right.
Winning
Rep
Keeper
it.
of My Heart. I want to hear from you, sir. Listen, there's been a precedent set.
No. Listen,
Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
let's go.
Guys, have a great week. We'll see you real soon.